This is Matt with Work Life Anywhere, and I'm going to be comparing two products. I've been using over the past few trips this Nomadic Method luggage carry-on, which has been serving me well. I've been sent a LEVEL8 Voyager series carry-on. We're going to compare the two of them. I can't wait, honestly, to show you the pros and the cons of each of these. But I do want to warn you right ahead of time, neither of these companies are paying me to say anything about these. This is my honest review. So let's get into it and have some fun. Okay, you ready for the big comparison review? We have the LEVEL8 Voyager Series 20-inch carry-on versus the Nomadic Method Series 22-inch carry-on. There are certain things that each of them have that are somewhat standard throughout the industry. The locks on the top, for instance, the TSA-approved locks. The Method luggage from Nomadic, the zipper seems to be a little bit more durable than this one. The surface area, this is smooth, this one is rough. This one will probably not show damage and scratches as much as this one will over time. And you might be able to see right here on the corner, I had to check this in on my last trip. Both polycarbonate, so they should survive. The question is, what will they look like after they're done? This is interesting. I like that the LEVEL8 has feet on it, both the back and the sides, for setting it down so it doesn't get scratched on a surface. For whatever reason, the Nomadic does not. And so if you set it down, it's going to get scratched, here and there. The other difference you're going to note, look at the size of the handles on these. Now, LEVEL8 prides itself on having a wide carrying handle. This has advantages in terms of maneuverability. This one, when it's one of those things when you drag it across the floor, it's going to tilt and then you have to struggle to bring it back online. Here's the other difference though, where you have to weigh the pros and the cons. Nomadic, having a skinny handle, is designed more for an industry standard, carrying a backpack, fitting it over the handle, and being able to carry it like this. The LEVEL8 does not fit an industry standard backpack over the handle. So I need to make a modification by putting it upright, clicking my backpack across the back. It's not going to be as secure, as sturdy. It's going to flop around unless I hold both handles together. Honestly, I like both of them. I can't wait to try this one out on my trip to Mexico next week. All right, let's take a look at the inside, folks. This is where you're going to see some really big differences between, once again, the Nomadic Method and the LEVEL8 Voyager over here. The LEVEL8 has something I really like, and that is a wet bag. So you can store your stuff, as we talked about over here. We can store your bathing suit, your cosmetics, whatever. I had a shampoo bottle open one time, so this is kind of really cool to me. This one does not have that. It has just two mesh pockets. This one has a mesh pocket, and this one does not. LEVEL8 has a very classy liner in here, which looks very nice and adds class to it. Also protects your clothing, right? And that's on both sides. Deep pockets, lots of storage on here. The Nomadic has no liner, and this is part of what they use as their claim to fame, their selling point, is that it's lighter weight. All things being equal, the fabric on this adds about 1 more pound on the LEVEL8 than it does on the Nomadic. Your choice. Is that really important to you? The Nomadic one also has a claim to fame, or a selling feature, of this compression piece. So you pack your stuff in here, and then you squeeze it down and compress, right? Kind of cool. I like that feature. Keeps everything tight. In the Nomadic luggage, because the handle is smaller, you have these ridges which are eating up about 1 inch of space in the bag. In the LEVEL8 bag, their selling feature is that the handlebars are on the far outside. So you don't have that interference in the center, giving it just a little bit more space on the inside. It has a cool hidden pocket in here for my Apple AirTag. Things I like about the LEVEL8. I do actually like the liner. I think it has a way of keeping my clothing cleaner. It just has a classier appearance when you open it up. But I also love the yellow and black on this. The Nomadic, I like this. It is slightly larger, but the really cool part, the Level 8 doesn't have, is the Nomadic expands. And you see how much more room that adds to your packing. So quite often, if I'm buying souvenirs for the family and coming home, I didn't plan for that. All right, everybody, let's do final conclusions on each of these. Pros and the cons. I love the Level 8. I love the color. I like the black and yellow contrasting color instead of a solid color all around. I like that it has a good feel to it. I actually like the feet of all the stupid little things. I like the feet on it. The company says that it's durable. I haven't tested that yet, but I will next week in Mexico. The Nomadic, right? Things I like about the Nomadic. It has been tested. I've tested it. I put it through check-in, and it's done well. A couple little scratches is what you expect. It's done well. I like that it expands, which the Level 8 does not. I really wish it had feet. It's missing the feet. I kind of like that. The slim handle fits my backpack, whereas the wider handle does not, but gives better maneuverability. Both of them have smooth wheels. Love it. That's great. Now, here's the deal. The Nomadic is about $100 more than the Level 8. So there is my comparison. I'm Matt from Work Life Anywhere, and I want to just remind you before we close out completely that these companies haven't paid me to say anything about this. This is my honest review of these two products.